maybe playing a little bit quicker on the offensive end.
Oh, the switch on to Jones. Shot clock down to 7. Howard backing her way in, has the size advantage on Ryan. Howard on the left hand flip shot goes.
Going up against JJ, gets it out to Clark. No good on the 3. Good hustle there by Smith. Nice bullet pass inside to Mitchell, who lays it up and in. That is 17 points for Kelsey Mitchell.
Oh, pulls down the offensive rebound, circles around to the baseline. Indiana's missed their first 3 shots here tonight. Feed inside, Howard deep position and lays it in.
Sometimes in sports, what goes around comes around. And in the WNBA, that lesson just got served in the most shocking way possible. Sophie Cunningham, one of the league's toughest players, one who has taken her share of hard fouls and disrespect on the court, finally got some justice. Because Bria Hartley, the same player fans accused of targeting Sophie in a dirty play earlier this season, just went down with a brutal injury. And the worst part? She's officially out for the season.
Instant karma?
Fans sure think so. This is the story lighting up social media right now. What really went down between Cunningham and Hartley? Why are fans saying justice has been served? And what does this mean for the future of both players and their teams? Let's break it all down. First, let's rewind. Sophie Cunningham isn't just another player. She's known as one of the grittiest, toughest competitors in the WNBA. She scraps, she hustles, and she's never afraid of contact. But with that edge comes tension. Opponents see her as fiery. Some even say too physical. And that's where Bria Hartley comes in. Earlier this season, fans accused Hartley of crossing the line. In a heated matchup, Hartley delivered what many called a cheap shot on Sophie. Cunningham hit the floor hard, and while she managed to bounce back, fans weren't happy. Dirty play, one fan tweeted. Another wrote, Hartley knew exactly what she was doing. That wasn't basketball, that was personal. Since then, the tension between these two has been boiling under the surface. Earlier this season, in a heated matchup, Hartley delivered what many fans called a cheap shot. Sophie went down hard, grabbing her shoulder, and for a moment, it looked scary. Cunningham got up, shook it off, and kept playing. But the fans? They weren't so quick to forgive. And then karma struck.
To Clark again. Teeing it back up. This has been the story of the game. Second chance points. How about third chance point?
Caitlin Wisely killing some more clock. And maybe the dagger. Kelsey Mitchell lighting it up here in the 4th quarter.
In a game that was already intense, Hartley went down hard after a non-contact play. She immediately grabbed her leg. The arena went silent, and trainers rushed to her side. Moments later, the news broke. Bria Hartley is out for the season. Fans didn't hold back. Some showed sympathy, of course, injuries are never easy. But many, they saw this as instant payback for what Hartley did to Sophie Cunningham. The comment sections lit up. That's karma. You mess with Sophie, the game comes back for you. Justice has been served. And like wildfire, the narrative spread. Cunningham finally got the justice fans felt she deserved. In a game that was already intense, Hartley suddenly went down, and here's the kicker. It wasn't even from contact. She planted her leg awkwardly, crumpled to the ground, and immediately clutched her knee. The crowd gasped. Silence filled the arena. Trainers rushed over. Hartley's face told the story. She knew it was bad. Now, you might expect Sophie to gloat, to take a victory lap after Hartley's injury. But if you know Cunningham, you know that's not her style. In interviews, Sophie has always made it clear. She plays hard, but she respects the game. Sources close to her say she wishes no injury on anyone, even rivals. And that's what makes this moment even more powerful. Sophie doesn't need to say a word. The fans are saying it all for her. Her silence has become the statement. While Hartley is sidelined, Sophie is thriving, putting up points, locking down on defense, and proving she's tougher than ever. In interviews, Sophie has always made it clear. She plays hard, she plays physical, but she respects the game. Sources close to her say she never celebrates an opponent's injury, not even a rival's. And that silence, that's what makes this moment so powerful. Sophie doesn't need to say anything. Fans are saying it all for her. Social media? Oh, it exploded. Twitter hashtags, justice for Sophie.
Able to save it as Nurse defends. 6 to shoot. Paul. Chicago switching on defense. Howard has to do something with it. Pump fake. Tough shot.
TikTok edits. Slow motion replays of the Hartley foul against Sophie, followed by clips of Hartley's injury with captions like, "Karma doesn't miss." Instagram, filled with side-by-side comparisons of Cunningham battling through pain and Hartley now being forced to sit out. One viral post summed it up perfectly. Sophie took the hit and kept going. Hartley gave the hit, and now she's gone. The fan base isn't holding back. And this moment is only fueling Sophie Cunningham's reputation as one of the toughest players in the WNBA. And the most viral post? It read, "Sophie took the hit and kept playing. Hartley gave the hit, and now she's gone." Fans aren't holding back. And every post, every meme, every highlight edit, it's only adding to Sophie Cunningham's growing reputation as one of the WNBA's toughest players. So what does this all mean for the WNBA? First, it shows just how invested fans are in player rivalries. The Cunningham-Hartley story isn't just about one foul or one injury. It's about accountability, respect, and how narratives can take over the league. For Sophie Cunningham, this only elevates her brand. She's now seen as the player who survives, who pushes through, who can't be stopped, even when targeted. For Hartley, it's devastating. Being sidelined for an entire season can change everything. Her role, her future contracts, her reputation. And while no one celebrates an injury, the timing couldn't be more dramatic in the eyes of fans. And here's the bigger picture. Stories like this are why the WNBA is growing. Drama, rivalries, passion. It's what fans crave. And when moments like this happen, the league becomes more than basketball. It becomes must-watch entertainment. And fans love it. They don't just want basketball. They want drama, passion, and storylines that feel bigger than the game. And this moment delivered all of that.
More contact there underneath. Ball hits the ground. Austin has a size advantage here. Wants the clear out, gets the clear out, gets inside, and pushes it.
For Sophie Cunningham, this is a massive boost. She's not just a role player anymore. She's become a symbol, a player who takes hits, keeps going, and never backs down. Her brand? It just went through the roof. For Sophie Cunningham, the road ahead looks bright. She's healthy. She's playing some of the best basketball of her career. And the fans are rallying behind her like never before. As for Bria Hartley, the question is whether she can bounce back. Injuries like this are tough, and the spotlight will be even harsher when she returns. Will she learn from this? Will the narrative of karma stick with her? That's the story to watch. For Bria Hartley, the road back is going to be tough. The question isn't just whether she can recover physically. It's whether she can recover her reputation. Will she return stronger and change the narrative? Or will this injury and the karma talk follow her forever? That's the storyline to watch moving forward. So here's the bottom line. Bria Hartley is officially out for the season. Fans are calling it instant karma for her foul on Sophie Cunningham. And Sophie? She didn't even have to say a word. Justice, at least in the eyes of fans, has been served. Bria Hartley is officially out for the season. Fans are calling it instant karma after her dirty foul on Sophie Cunningham. And Sophie? She didn't even need to say a word. Justice, at least in the eyes of fans, has been served. But now I want to hear from you. Do you think this was karma? Or was it just an unfortunate injury that fans are reading too much into? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're rocking with Sophie Cunningham and love seeing this kind of passion in the WNBA, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and turn on notifications because the story, it's far from over.
First quarter, she is gaining a lot more confidence as an offensive player. We already know what a great defender she is.
Here's Mitchell, who's been red hot and rolls her first shot in.